Good morning, students. Okay, today, beta, we are going to discuss a new topic, that is to create bar charts. So here we will discuss how can we create bar charts in Python. Okay, so this is our new topic. So now you can see some codes here on the screen. So now I am going to just explain what is the meaning of these lines which are on this screen. Okay, beta. So first code, these lines of this code which are active, these lines can be used to create a bar chart. Now just and we are going to understand meaning of this first line. Import matplotlib.pyplot as PLT. You know what is the purpose of this line? Here matplotlib, this is the library, pyplot is the module. Okay, so this module can be included using import word. This word is used to include this module of this library. So here pyplot module of matplotlib library is included using import keyword. Okay, and for this module another name is created, name of that is PLT. This name in short. So using this name we can use the methods of pyplot module. Okay. Now in next line I have written y-axis is equal to 20, 50, 30. As we know that in any chart there should be some values for x-axis and y-axis. Okay. So here we are also going to take some values on x-axis and y-axis. In bar chart, you know beta, in bar chart some vertical rectangles are there. Okay, using those rectangles we can show value of some things. Okay, so it depends on your question which types of values you are going to take or which types of values you are going to represent those vertical rectangles. Okay, so that is on axis we will create some vertical rectangles. Okay, that is also called vertical bar chart. So this time we are going to create a vertical bar chart. So values for that vertical bar chart are like this. Suppose y-axis is equal to 20, 50 and 30. It means these values are of y-axis. And for x-axis, I have written a statement x-axis पे x-axis is equal to range. देखा बेटा, x-axis is equal to range and in bracket I have passed length y-axis. Length means length and in bracket y-axis it means it will return number of values of y-axis. Okay. So now how many values are in y-axis? There are 3 values in y-axis. So using len y-axis, that is there will be 3. So using this range function we will assign 0 to 3 to x-axis. Okay. Now these are the values of x-axis 0 to 3. 0 to 3 means 0, 1, 2. That is 3 values. Okay. Next line plt.bar. Bar is the method of this library. Using this method we can create bar chart. So plt.bar and here we will have to pass both the values of x-axis and y-axis. Now x-axis comma y-axis comma next parameter width is equal to 0.2. Width means this is the width of rectangles. Width of rectangles. And color is equal to yellow. It means it is the color of those vertical rectangles. And at the last we write plt.show. If you don't write this statement, it means graph or chart is prepared but will not be shown. So to show that chart we use plt.show. Okay beta. So now I am going to execute this portion and you will see what is the output of this program. Now you can see beta, this is the output of this program. Here you can find three vertical bars. Okay, and for these values you can see at 20 first value you have given at y-axis, and 50 you have given for second value, and 30 for third value. So there are three values. Okay, and using range function, what I have got 0 to 2, 0, 1, 2, that is less than 3, 0 to 3 values we have got. If we want to find, if we want to see what are the values of x-axis, here we can type print x axis like this. So now you can see these values here. Now beta, see this next output. Here you can find range 0 comma 2. Okay, so range 0 comma 3, sorry, here it is 0 comma 3, but values will be used from 0 to 2. These values at horizontal line you can see 2.0 up to 2.0 values are here simply. So using this method we can create bar chart. Okay beta, is there any confusion in this chart? I think there should be no confusion. Here beta, if we don't apply any color, see here, if I remove this attribute, these are the attributes of these functions, or you can say this is the parameter for this function. If we don't use this, then what will be its result? You can see this is the default color. It means this is like sky blue, this is default color. Okay, blue type, bluish color, this is default color for this, if you don't apply any color. Otherwise you can change its color also, like this, color is equal to, if we write red, its color will be red. Instead of red you can use only R also, this will also give same color. Okay, now see its output. Okay beta, so using these points we can create this bar chart. Okay, any confusion? Now just related to this I am going to form new program. So just I make these lines comment. These lines I am making comment, and other lines I am going to use. Now see some other values. Next program, very simple program. Here, as we were using values using range function in previous program, here I am not using range. Simply I am going to assign some values for x-axis. Okay, here beta, x-axis and y-axis, these are only variables, nothing else. These variables are representing the values of x-axis and y-axis. Okay, that is simply x and y can also be used by students. So here values for y-axis and x-axis simply I have given, and using the values of x-axis and y-axis we can print chart. plt.bar x-axis comma y-axis width is equal to color is equal to plt.show. Okay, so here I am not taking values using range function, simply I am passing the values. Okay, and you can create bar chart. Now see output of these lines. Here actually using width is equal to 0.2. Here I have changed values of width. Width means, here what is the meaning of this parameter? Width is equal to 0.2 means, width is equal to 0.2 means this is the width of this vertical rectangle. Okay, width of the vertical rectangle. If I change this value, suppose if I change it as 0.5, now what is the output? Now see, this is the output. Okay, if I change it like this 1.0, then it width will be increased. Okay, so these are the outputs of these charts. So like this, a simple chart we can create. Okay, now another question which I am going to form. Next question, if we have to plot a chart, bar chart, to show the marks of some students. Okay, question is there, we have to create a bar chart to show the marks of some students. How this can be done? Okay, so for this I am going to write some codes. Previous lines we should make comments, and now I am going to use some other lines for this purpose. Okay beta, now we have to see what is the result of these lines. Now see these lines. Here values of y-axis are these, and for the names of a student we can assign names at x-axis like this. Suppose names of students are Rakesh, Mohan, Priya. Suppose these values I have taken. Okay, there are 3 students and 3 values we can assign here. Values of y-axis can also be changed. Okay beta, values of x-axis, number of values of x-axis and y-axis must be same. Okay, number of values. So here you can see y-axis, these values, suppose you can say that these are the marks at y-axis. Okay, we can change like this, marks, another variable, and x-axis names. This variable is names and marks. Okay, this line we can remove here, this can also be removed. Now see, plt dot bar x-axis comma y-axis. So values of x-axis and y-axis will be names comma marks, like this. We can write names comma marks. Width is equal to 1.5, color is equal to red, and plt dot show. So using these lines we can create a bar chart of the marks and names of students. Okay, now see what is its output. Here actually 1.5 value is more. Now you can see this is the result, proper result of this program. So in this way we can create a bar chart between names and marks of a student. Okay beta, and in previous program just one more thing which is left, that I am going to explain. In previous programs here, as we are using range function, this can also be given using arrange. Okay beta, arrange function can also be used for this, as we have used this function in NumPy, like this: x axis is equal to np dot arrange. Okay, np dot arrange, and here we can pass value like this, suppose 3, that is from 0 to 2. Now see what is the output of this code. And print x-axis, that is values 20, 50, 30. These values are here also. Okay, beta. So using this function np.arrange, we can also assign values for this axis as we were using range function. Okay, and simple values using list can also be given. So that is, there must be two values for x-axis and y-axis. Okay, and if some text we want to assign for x-axis and y-axis, how that can be performed? To do this, I am going to make some lines active. One more thing which is left. In third program, here I can write some lines like this. plt dot x level, plt dot x level. At x level we have names. So here we can type student's name like this. And at y level, y axis, plt dot y level can be written like this, and here we can type marks of students. Okay, beta. Now if I include these lines in this program, then what will be the result of this program? Like this, beta. At x-axis you can see this text student name, and value of y-axis is marks of students, and these are the vertically marks are given, and these are the names. So this question is important, that can be asked in your exam, that create a bar chart using names and marks of the student. That is in your questions, names of the student and marks of the students may be given, and you will have to create chart using those graphs, using those values. Okay, beta. So now this is all about these programs. Okay, now try to understand and try to implement these programs in your computer. Okay, so now I am going to close this video. Okay, bye students. Thanks for watching.